I'm smoked off. I'm tagged.
This is the weirdest. Almost everyone just nades this too early, and you are the first example of somebody not nading early enough. So I'm down for you to fight this, Reyna. But now, shouldn't you pull out nade, walk close, jiggle, throw it out, and come like stairs? Yes, you should. You kill this guy, boom, boom, shoom, come out. And now, where are we going? Where are we going, XX Bald? Ho, 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 ho. Round is over. We won. They can't become B. We already won. So, B site on this map, you do not want to hold it passively. You need to be playing like on site. The most annoying angles to deal with while hitting B are in these areas. They're like over here. The easiest ones to deal with, the guys over here. Like imagine your own B hit. Imagine you're calling a B hit. It's really nice if they're right here because they get smoked off and you just come out and take site and plant the bomb. These guys probably frustrate you the most when you're hitting B. The Sova player who knows to hold Odin here and not fight lane. The off-angle rifler who knows to just hold here. The stairs player who just stops you from flooding stairs. And this guy who plays off-angle close lane with like a shotgun or some shit. These guys are the 4 raid bosses of hitting B, and you've run into them before. You know that they're the most annoying to deal with, but you don't run into them that much because you're diamond. But that's the thing, like, this is how people play in Radiant. In Radiant, this is every round. Every single round in Radiant, you have one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse holding B site, and you need to know how to hit them. But fortunately for you, you're diamond, which means these guys don't face the fucking horsemen either. So if you come over here and you play this angle without even thinking about it, you're the fucking demon of Ascent, man. Okay, we are A main with a boom bot.
Guys, they don't have Cypher or KJ. Can we please slow from mid? I mean, can you smoke off bottom mid?
Okay, fascinating. So in my head, they don't have Cypher KJ. B site is like ripe for the taking. Because this is usually the hard site to hit because the sentinels hunker down lane in some capacity and it's hard to hit the site. And so usually you'll work some level of mid control to end up splitting. But you recognize there's no sentinel, but then you communicate the other way around. I'm just concerned that they're going to Sage Wall B main and we're going to have just Sky or just Raze, like A main or whatever. And we won't be able to break that thing.
And then I'll come mid with you. Raze incinerated A. Pushing up A.
Sage wall B.
Yeah, just like that. Sage walled B. Okay. There's some problem in our thought process, yeah? My thought process is correct, evidently. I'm just wondering why you decided to go mid. Because you recognize something is weird about their comp, not normal, right? And then you call normal. So that's kind of backwards. And I'm just going to look at Valoplant right now. I need you to understand, because there's this wall, because this Raze made contact, it is almost certainly like 3A and like 1 market and some dude like really passive somewhere. Maybe they did some cheese where they crossed the wall. I want you to see that like you need to call market here. We flood B, almost certainly. See? Open. So even just saying, yo, wait out the wall and we'll explode B could be really good here.
To the...
Oh, bad.
I'm in dead. 2 here, 2 here. 3 here. Yeah.
Oh, bad.
I'm in dead. 2 here, 2 here. 3.
Okay. Really close to perfect. Nice shot, by the way. But let's be real. You don't hit these every time. The reason, what I don't like here is that you're walking to the right. You have to understand, you're low HP. You have the full hit squad, and this guy's out in the open. So let's pretend you lose this duel, okay? In a reasonable time frame. So it takes 2 bullets to lose this duel, average 2 to 3. If you get unlucky, she one taps you. But let's pretend that doesn't happen. Now she gets traded, statistically speaking, which is really good for us because we were low HP. And taking us off the map for her off the map is good because we're low. But even if we're not low, it's generally good. On attack, trades generally favor you if everything's equal because you generally will gain space. You're also going to bump into your buddies. You feel me? Like if you unswing here, you're likely to bump into a guy. You can't unswing this type of angle. The whole team's with you. You're peeking. They're getting ready to trade. This is the type of fight you need to like You stop, shoot, and walk left again. And that'll actually really fuck her up too.
Side clear. One.
This is no good. So let's pretend the door's open because I think you think it is. That's not a... We don't want that, do we?
One.
Let's pretend you peeked it well. Like, let's ignore that. 45 HP. Like, let's just pretend your crosshair's dead on it, dude. It's still not good. I'd be hunting for off angle. And I'd say there's one really, really, really good off angle on site where you get to hold lane. And this works really well if you can convince your two teammates to go backside after they plant. You know the one I'm talking about? Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about. You come right here, hold lane. Your teammates literally both bait, ideally, peek off you.
Guys, I think they might stack a site here. Can we play mid again? Alright, Seth, can you just trip B here to make sure?
Okay, yeah, they might stack. Yeah, so like there's Sage, so just go B. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's go for it, man.
Raze.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean? Sage was their B player. She walled B main last round. We saw her tree. You're calling A?
You wanna go for mid? Oh, main.
Bro, they could be up right now. Like, you just died. Did we see Sage tree? Yeah, you saw her. Also, you just died. Your knife is out. You're alone. And they're A stacked. Let's pretend that they're 5 stacked A. Because that's exactly what you predicted they might do is their eco. And you're right. They might stack on eco. You saw Sage, their B player, tree. Which means what could happen main? Reyna, Fade. They could be shift walking up aggressively. They could both be right here. You die. You give them a Spectre. That's their win con. Your team's in trouble. Okay. I don't like this. Like they can be wine.
2 tree.
I mean, good nade, I guess. Bro, like, come on. You called it. You literally said, yo, they're going to be stacked. Why are you calling to hit into the site where you made contact?
Okay, close.
He just pushed into the stack. Look at this. Look at this. Like, again. So in pistol round, pre-round, you go, hey, they have no sentinel. You go, hey, there's some weird thing. Let's do a normal thing. Oops. Bad. Now round 2, you go, hey, they can stack. They're on eco. And again, who just like, yeah, good X-ball, good, nice, good observation. And you're like, oh, there's some A, let's hit A. What do you mean? How do you jump to these conclusions you make are insane, dude.
I mean, can you smoke Cubby? And can you smoke off market here? Can we just 5-man and just go?
You're gonna go 3 for 3 X-ball. Okay, I don't know how often I say it in ASCENT VOD reviews, but there's like a rule on defense, which is mid favors the attackers when things are equal. But it favors the defenders when they have a gun advantage, which makes sense. This is why generally the defenders will contest mid with things like a jet operator, because that is a gun advantage for these longer range engagements. But like Vandal versus Vandal, it actually favors the attackers, which is why attackers will take mid control on this map as a default strategy. But what round are we in? We're in bonus round, which means even if this guy has a Vandal, not an op, we have a gun advantage. We have Spectre or Sheriff or something, which is worse. And so we do not want to contest mid against this Vandal or whatever she could have. I would encourage you to run Sky, Omen, Raze, V main, Cypher with the bomb, A main with Reyna. Cypher, Reyna over here. Let me Valor plant this. You've got Cypher, Raze, Omen, Sky, Reyna. So I'm going to take these 3 dudes. I'm going to take these 2 dudes. And you should probably already see where I'm going with this. The bomb's going to go over towards Cypher. What am I going to call? We're going to call fake. We're going to break the Sage wall. And it's that simple. To sell an appropriate fake here, we need to make significant noise. So I want both of these guys here. I want you to have some, you have Spectre, which is good. Some close range weapon, because you're going to go out. We're going to come over here, break this wall. Sky's going to flash you out. Omen's going to smoke. We're going to really put the heat on. And you're going to double satchel in some capacity with like a nade stairs. And you're going to really, really, really try to get one. But these 2 will not follow you out. They will come back. These guys, we have to rely on them a bit to get some good timing. And they'll try to get onto A.
Shift walk up catwalk and then come in.
Okay, so if you're going to hug the right wall, your crosshair has to go right here. Because your Sky is going to get a bit wider than you, and she's going to hold your cat. The person who's further back can see deeper. Like, let's pretend you're both as wide as you can be. on this railing. This person never wants to route this way. It makes sense to you. You always want to route over here. Because if you're over here, you can see deeper. But this guy can't trade you. They'd have to drop like onto the grass. And so you're routing the right way where you route this way so that this guy can see a bit deeper. So your crosshairs should just come here. And people peek mid so much. They shouldn't, but they do actually.
One is jump spotting A main.
Can you suck tree?
One closed.
What's that?
Do you flash right now?
I don't have
Probably
a
tree
flash.
We're getting
On site,
main.
on site.
Yeah, what happened to our main players?
I don't have
Probably
a
tree.
Our main players are just staring at main this whole time. Yeah, you just have to be careful here. You have to take a glance because I love everything about your tree take. The thing I don't like is that your main players are way here. They're way here. So I just wouldn't go yet because it ends up biting
I
you.
don't
flash
have
right
a
now?
flash or something.
Like, especially here, you definitely can't go more. You definitely can't go more.
Oh no, one she walled.
Wait, two side,
Wait,
two
there are
side.
3 people here.
Three B,
Here,
yeah.
fr-
One market,
Clean.
2 sides. One mid.
1 mid.
Yeah, so normally with these satchels, I want to nade stairs first. It's like, imagine
two
we
side,
have a
two
nade.
side.
3
Additionally, the cabbage is revealing them.
people here.
Three
3.
A, 3 B,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'll always want to nade stairs.
Last 7.
Okay, so if you know the last one's heaven and omen's on site, I don't like planting here. It actually makes it really awkward. So the last heaven guy can come this way. I would note that it's not like a Sova or something. You guys can just double up hell and you just win. Like if you both play hell. But to make that the most comfortable, I'd want to plant the bomb somewhere back here. You feel me?
I'm ulting, can you flash?
Holy swoop. Your satchels are really bad there, man. They're
Oh, I know.
really bad
Just go.
there.
Like here?
No, I want to...
I can't fathom why you would want a double satchel there. I can't. I'm going to boot up Valorant. The only time I want you double satcheling is when it's like a prepped thing. I don't want you winging double satchels. It's really bad. Anytime you want to close a gap that you haven't prepped a double satchel for, just single satchels. Break it into 2 little single satchels. So the only double satchels I want to see you using on this map are like, you know, like the ones that you already know exist, right? So B main is fine. A main will be fine. Like if you're doing these, then you're chilling, right? But the moment you just wing one out of nowhere, single satchel.
My ult's ready. Satchel out.
Okay, is single satchels. It's way more consistent. Okay, it's a good rule of thumb for RAZE in general. Just
Satchel out.
don't press the second satchel button unless you've practiced that specific satchel. Even though some of them feel like intuitive. Like there are times where like they'll be market, you'll be here and you'll be like, oh, but I can like do one. But it's like, just don't. No. As far as I'm concerned, we're on eco. You've got a Vandal. It's 4v4. There's only one way you can peek this. So you know your characters have like an acceleration time, right? And when you peek, you want to be at max speed. And sometimes it's appropriate to literally like take enough steps that you'll definitely be at full speed. And so the rule of thumb I've seen people recommend and I agree with is 2 steps. If you've seen Dope Eye's peeking guide, that is the reference he uses. So I'm going to go with that because I agree. And Dope Eye knows what he's talking about. And in fact, he uses this exact peek as an example in his peeking guide. I'm not saying you always want to peek 2 steps, but here you definitely want to commit to a fight. You've got Vandal. You reach full speed while keeping a silent step still. Yeah, but you don't need to here, right? We just picked up a gun. We just jump spotted. We've made plenty of noise. They know we're here. So there's no point. The 2-step peek is just going to guarantee that you commit to the fight. You're going to come out really fast. It's basically exactly what we would do here. Any like high-rated players doing that here. They're coming all the way over here. The rule of the tiles peek, I don't know how I know this, but I sort of just come like into this back area and I aim like at the bottom of this blue thing. You see this? And I'll literally walk all the way over here. So I'm like, this is basically where I feel myself lined up at the 2-step peak. So here, my ping is literally right. Like you see this shape. It just feels right. But instead you do this bullshit, dude. You don't even do a full speed peak. You see this? Disgusting.
Raze is gen.
With pump.
Raze dead.
What's my rule? I'm going to keep telling you that this, you did it last round too when you routed this way. No double satchels here because you don't have a double satchel prepped from here. I'm like that lady from The Incredibles with no capes. I've played enough RAZE to learn that this is a noob trap, okay? There's like one player in the world who will double satchel here.
Breaks.
His name is Jing, and we don't need to play like that. Every other RAZE player, even Jing a lot of the time,
Satchel out.
is gonna like single satchel out and fight in some capacity. Having that second satchel is really nice in these types of scenarios, because let's say you come out, you fight this guy, you fight this guy, fight this guy. Using that other satchel to reposition quickly is really useful. It comes in handy a lot. I only want using the double satchel when it's prepared.
I
Go!
can flash.
Go!
What the
Go!
fuck?
Go! You're about to double satchel rocket.
In smoke, in smoke.
Kill? Boom! Shoot it! You would rather your teammates dry walk into a smoke to fight a guy? You want to ult your teammates? It does like no damage, man. You can ult directly at him. It'll hit him for like 50.
In smoke, in smoke. Out tree. Out tree in smoke.
Now we lose. You need to go way faster, by the way. Like, the moment this pick happens, I'm not waiting time to grab my ult or some shit. Right here. Sorry, dude. It's go time.
I can flash.
There's no urgency,
What the
and
fuck?
it's bothering me. Look how much time passes, dude. 10 seconds pass since
In
our
smoke, in
pick.
smoke.
Like, look at this. These guys are not ready. This Omen, his smoke is not going to appear in time if you just send it. Hiding from Fade Eye? What do you mean? Somebody back here will shoot that shit. This is good. They peek out a lot. I'm sorry. I'm just like visibly blinking quickly at the peak I just witnessed. You're in an off angle. You're tracing the corner. Your crosshair should be here. And you like trace it. Let me explain. So if you end up seeing the Fade, like she's holding, then you'll get a free kill anyways. You can adjust and shoot her because you have angle advantage. So if she's over your holding, you'll see her first anyways, and you can stop. But if she peeks, which is way more likely, she has angle disadvantage. Nobody's going to hold like this with angle disadvantage. Well, maybe they will, but they're bad. So you should be out here because they're going to swing you wide as I guarantee it.
We need smoke. I mean, can you ult to get smoke?
It's coming, dude. I can feel it. I'm trying to pause on the right frame so I can say I told you so. My game sense is tingling. Told you so.
40.
Okay, decent half, but like, I hate the IGLing. I hate it. I love your awareness when you start the IGLing. You're like, hey, no sentinel. You're like, hey, bonus round. Hey, eco. Hey, stack. But then like, your actual plays don't make any sense.
I'm picking off your trip, Cypher. Nading lane. Outstairs.
We throw a lot of these nades that don't have good follow-up. No. Okay, you get out, you get to these boxes. Dude, do not swing. Patience is on your side right now. I don't think you realize how patient some of the best players in the world are when it comes to this game. But when you get to this box, if you have the patience to hold here and just wait, when that guy drops, you have such an advantage. So when they drop, boom. Now you know where they are. You'll predict, are they left or right? Whichever one you predict, shift walk the other way. And all of a sudden, this swing where no matter what side you peeked earlier, it's a pretty easy shot for them. You're low, right? So they just have to hit you in the body. Not that hard for them. But now when they're down here, look. Or they're coming this way. Way harder. Way harder. The perfect example of this, let's pretend you're attacking on Icebox. Let's pretend you're calling a B hit and you want to scale yellow. You want to clear this. The most annoying person to deal with yellow is the dude who just like kind of plays here and just sort of holds this line. The easiest person to fight against is the dude who's going to like peek into your squad, and you're gonna get to fight them. Now, even though we know this, for whatever reason, most people choose to peek in lower ranks, and you choose to peek on average. You don't feel comfortable holding this way back yellow, even though like you recognize just thinking about scaling on this guy's really awkward on Icebox, because it's rare that you have like a pop flash on this map. Like with the standard composition, you may have like a Sofa dart, but they'll break it, and it's rare that Sofa will drone this for you. And so it's like, how do you even peek this guy? You kind of can't. You just have to like sort of suss them out this way and hope that they swing. And in high elo, this is like a real problem because there'll be a Viper orb here in higher elo that they'll put up so that you don't know if they've crossed or if they've doubled up back yellow. And it's very difficult to scale. And in lower elo, it's like you don't even experience this problem because they'll just peek you. And you're being that guy. You need patience, man.
I'm smoked off. I'm tagged.
This is the weirdest. Almost everyone just nades this too early. And you are the first example of somebody not nading early enough. So I'm down for you to fight this Reyna. But now, shouldn't you pull out nade, walk close, jiggle, throw it out, and come like stairs? Yes, you should. You kill this guy, do, boom, boom, shoom, come out. And now, where are we going? Where are we going, XX Balt? Ho, 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 ho. Round is over. We won. They can't become B. We already won. So, B site on this map, you do not want to hold it passively. You need to be playing like on site. The most annoying angles to deal with while hitting B are in these areas. They're like over here. The easiest ones to deal with, the guys over here. Like imagine your own B hit. Imagine you're calling a B hit. It's really nice if they're right here because they get smoked off and you just come out and take site and plant the bomb. These guys probably frustrate you the most when you're hitting B. The Sova player who knows to hold Odin here and not fight lane. The off-angle rifler who knows to just hold here. The stairs player who just stops you from flooding stairs. And this guy who plays off-angle close lane with like a shotgun or some shit. These guys are the 4 raid bosses of hitting B, and you've run into them before. You know that they're the most annoying to deal with, but you don't run into them that much because you're diamond. But that's the thing, like, this is how people play in Radiant. In Radiant, this is every round. Every single round in Radiant, you have one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse holding B site, and you need to know how to hit them. But fortunately for you, you're diamond. Which means these guys don't face the fucking horsemen either. So if you come over here and you play this angle without even thinking about it, you're the fucking demon of Ascent, man. On A site, it's this angle and it's this angle. And these are like the 2 defensive angles that people just won't play as much in lower ranks. Even though when somebody does play them, you get shit on. Because you know that these angles are really frustrating to attack against. Because the tools required to deal with these people are more specific. You know that these angles are good. You know that they're hard to deal with, the person here, but you don't play them because they're not natural. They're not natural. And look, I'm going to pull up a Radiant Ascent VOD. RAZE, Ascent, Pro VOD, Valorant.
Grenade!
Oh, this is about to be so convenient.
Bomb buddy out.
Look what Sova just did on the minimap. We ran out of CT towards stairs. Why did we do that? Because CT is not a threat. And if they push B, we want to be ready to come out onto site to fight for it. Okay. Where's Jin going? Right here. Why? Because this angle's hard to deal with. Sova's coming back over here because he might have to rotate it. They're not coming into the A hit. And we have 2 deuce B. Look where Reyna just came. Would you ever play this angle? No. Why not? Reyna's here now, off the smoke. You see how they're holding B site on average? Like, we don't play market. We play CT. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like, don't hold cat this way. You don't want to fight tiles, Vandal versus Vandal, because what does that do? It favors the attackers. Equal gun range. Yeah, we were talking about this. This is where you want to be. Right here. It's just a few steps over. Satchel out.
Nothing towers, quick A.
Like, this feels safer because you've got cover here, but this angle you're holding is at least, if I'm being like legitimately pragmatic, it's at least 1.5 times more dangerous. Like, I'm not going to exaggerate, be like it's 10 times more dangerous, but your odds of dying here are significantly increased, even though you feel more comfortable because of this cover here.
Auto.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't just switch the knife off one guy coming out, man. Not on ASCENT. It's super common to see these formations.
No, they're going back. They won't commit.
Yeah, they rotate.
Okay, look. Same idea. You frequently favor like the comfort of nearby cover over the strength of dangerous angle. Why aren't we here right now? Let's look at the map. They can't come tiles. So let's imagine them rotating through spawn. Ooh, another angle. I need you to know, X-Ball, I've never played this angle ever. Okay? This is a mindset thing. I've never played it. I just looked at the current situation. I visualized them coming to be and went, this is probably really strong. Okay. It's not like I've got a list in Notepad of like, all right, here's my ASCENT angle playbook. No. It's about what are these guys likely to expect? What are they ready to deal with? You've probably peeked this before, right? Like, so we know we need something better than this.
Planting?
Woman on site, planting. One main.
Yeah, your crosshair belonged, it belongs at like this height for the dudes by the lever.
Sage main.
This is good.
Okay, push up right now.
Good. Whoa, slow.
Satchel up.
What's a good post plan angle for the guy who plays lane, X-Balt? I'm just curious if you can answer that question for me. Like, let's say you have to play lane and fight a potential market guy. Where would you play? Pecky likes holding for logs drop. Oh, so you do know. So why are you dropping logs like a noob who knows about this play? You drop in front and peek. You're falling for a trick I've taught you about, for an angle that you yourself should want to play.
Don't have much time. On site, fed.
Do I still have the Horseman? Who did you die to? I'm going to keep showing you that you see these patterns in your games. You died to this Horseman. Why didn't you expect them? Why wasn't this a threat you were worried about? Look at what you naded. You naded this. Which Horseman is that exactly that you just naded? What threat did you just deal with? A threat that's not a threat. Why did you nade that? We ruled out stairs because our Omen is coming out CT and we held it for a while. Okay, so there's 3 annoying threats here. There's this off angle, there's close, and there's the guy baiting from back sight. So as far as I'm concerned, you either nade this guy close. And speaking of, after I drop logs, I would shoot like 10 bullets right there for this guy. But you can nade close, go f this guy up, or look at your nade. You see how wide it's coming? You're like bouncing it to clear a guy that's not a threat. You're throwing it here. This guy can actually tuck over here. You want the nade to force them to come across, okay? If you're going to nade backside. So you need to nade it much tighter. And even then, it's going to be tough. Actually, I think you can bounce off. Yeah. I rarely nade this guy.
That's how it goes.
Dude, look.
That's how it goes.
Look. You see how you're backing up to get to your comfy spot? But right now you happen to be in an off angle, like a beast. But you're already backing up to get like to fucking doorway or something, like an insecure dude. But look. You see? Like...
Nice. Come back.
Like you literally were about to come to this safe angle and get no impact and give them tree, even though you had a guy with you. Oh, Pat.
One twitch me on stage. Nice.
Good job.
Damn, what an easy round.
Nope. Raze. Just
Okay, where should we go right now? Let's cook. Look where Cypher is. Because we do need to keep in mind where our teammates are when we choose an angle. We can't just be like, oh, let's just go here because Hooch says that's the best one. No, it's situational. But X-Bolt, now that we have infinite time, let's pretend they are going to rush us A. They have Fade, Omen, Raze, Reyna, Sage, Tree holding for the guy going switch. We already have a Tree player. I don't like that. I think it exposes us to getting Omen flashed. Left side heaven. Good luck getting up there, dude. While you're like jumping up, I think you're in trouble. Maybe you could satchel up there, but it's a little slow. Behind left box, yeah. I'd say, or while you were here, you could have backed over here. And this angle's really safe here, dude. You know why it's really safe? Holy shit, is that 2 trips and a guy right there?
There.
Crossfire. Yes, this is also really good. The problem with this angle is if they fade eye and you have to break it, you're exposed to getting wall banged. And Cypher can't help you there. So I'm favoring this angle right here because this is way safer. You know why you don't like this angle? Because you're dead. You will die this round or you're going to ace them. And you're not going to ace them. You're going to die. But you know what's going to happen? By the time you and Cypher are dead, on average, these guys will have a 1 dude alive, maybe 2. But the reason why you hesitate to go here is because you basically commit to dying. But it's fine. It's fine to commit to dying here. If they rush into your Cypher setup, crossfire hold, we win. We win. We'll fight them to the death because that's really good for us. No double satcheling unless it's specifically one you've practiced customs. Instant strike out for a bad double satchel. Your observations are really good. Calls following those observations don't make sense. Try to bit more about why your call is strong against what you've observed. Because you observe good shit. You're like, hey, they got no sentinel. But then you're like, well, it's default. You're like, huh. You almost always attract to angles that have close cover. This is a bad habit. I want to see you committing to more aggressive defensive angles whenever you have at least one teammate fighting for sight with you. So I'm not telling you to go like develop a list of all good angles. I'm telling you to avoid angles with have to do an escape route or something. You know what I'm talking about. You prioritize this when you don't need to. You don't need an escape route in every defensive scenario. Hey, Woohoojin here. Did you know that I stream every weekday doing VOD reviews and playing ranked? If you enjoy the videos, the best way to support me is to show up live. If this video was just uploaded, it's very likely that I'm streaming right now. All of my coaching is free, but that means I need to make money in other ways. Please consider supporting me with a Discord subscription if you can afford to do so. I run many live events for my tier 3 subscribers as a thank you for letting me pursue my passion every day. At 2,000 subscribers, I'll be booking a flight out to EU and to APAC to play in-houses on your servers. Thank you for supporting me.